Afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor reaffirms commitment to redefining educational excellence. Inaugurates Ikwara Junior College, Majiyagbe, Badagry. Federal Account Allocation Committee reviews February revenue shared by federal, state and local government. On the foreign scene, Japan, South Korea and China meet to discuss East Asian security economic issue. And in sport, former Nigeria international Harry Makinwa hails Super Eagles for perfect game plan against Rwanda. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to redefining educational excellence with the inauguration of Ikwara Junior College, Majiyagbe, Badagry, Lagos. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akinyemi Ajigbotafe, described the development as a milestone in consonance with the administration's vision for inclusivity, high-quality learning under the Themes Plus developmental agenda. Sanwo-Olu stated that through literacy initiatives, every school in Lagos should have access to modern technology and resources. He explained that it will not only benefit students but also empower the communities with the skills needed to thrive in a rapidly challenging world. The governor assured of his support to stand by all schools and ensure that every child receives the quality deserved to enable him or her build a brighter future. The Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, has warned residents in the state not to pay to Liraiko health insurance premium into any private bank account. Its permanent secretary, Emmanuel Azamba, says LASHMA operate a zero cash policy and any attempt to demand for payment into agent's personal account except the Lagos State Health Fund, which is the only dedicated bank account for the pool of fund for health insurance in the state, is fraudulent and criminal. Reacting to a message circulating on social media, Zamba debunked the report that the agency is not activating enrollees and that a specific time could not be given for possible activation. The permanent secretary declared that this information is fake, false, untrue, and did not emanate from the agency. The West African Examinations Council has released the result of the 2025 computer-based West African Senior School Certificate Examination for private candidates. The examination body revealed this in a post on its X handle, saying the result of the computer-based West African Senior School Certificate Examination for private candidate 2025 first series have been released. Now to the rest of the stories. The Federal Account Allocation Committee, FAC, says about 1.7 trillion naira revenue has been shared by the federal, state and local government in February 2025. FAAC's Director, Press and Public Relations, Bawa Mokwa, in a statement said a total of 1.678 trillion naira was shared in the month under review. The revenue was shared at the March 2025 FAAC meeting chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wali Edo, and attended by the Accountant General of the Federation, Shamsuddin Ogunjimi, in Abuja. The total distributable revenue of 1.678 trillion naira comprised distributable statutory revenue of 827.633 billion naira, distributable value added tax revenue of 609.430 billion naira. The electronic money transfer levy revenue is 35.171 billion naira. Solid minerals revenue account for 28.218 billion naira and augmentation of 178 billion naira. The Minister of Solid Minerals and Development, Dele Alake, has announced the arrest of 327 illegal mining suspects across Nigeria since 2024. Alake disclosed these at a press conference while celebrating the one-year anniversary of the operation of the Mining Marshals MM. The minister stressed that while the MM arrested the suspect, the ministry, in partnership with other agencies has prosecuted 143 individuals across the country since the began operations in 2024. The was inaugurated in March 21 to oversee a security outfit tracking illegal mining in the solid mineral sector. The foreign ministers of Japan, South Korea, and China have agreed to seek common ground on East Asian security and economic issues amid escalating global uncertainty. Japanese Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya, his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi, and South Korea's Cho Tae-yul have agreed to tackle multi-generational concerns to gain broader support for cooperation, Iwaya said in a joint news conference in Tokyo today. Iwaya said the international situation has become increasingly severe and it is no longer exaggeration to turning point in history. He added that this has become more important than ever to make effort to overcome division and confrontation through dialogue and cooperation. In sport now, former Nigeria international Henry Makinwa has commended the Super Eagles players for executing the perfect game plan against Rwanda during the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. Makinwa, who hailed the players for pressing the host early and denying them chance to settle, praised coach Eric Chile for his tactical approach, deploying his best players and urging them to attack relentlessly from the first whistle. The Super Eagles overpowered the Amavubi of Rwanda in Friday 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier at the Amahoro Stadium, Kigali. The team took early control of the game, a move that paid off with Victor Osimhen's 11th minute opener. Osimhen doubled Nigeria's lead just before half-time, effectively putting the match beyond Rwanda's reach. And Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has expressed sadness over the death of chairman of the Ayobo-Ikpaja Local Council Development Area, that's LCDA, Bola Shoboali. Shoboali reportedly died on Friday after a protracted ailment that took her away from office for several months. Sanwo-Olu, in a condolence message issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Gboyega Akoshile, described Shoboali's death as a colossal loss to Ayobo-Ikpaja LCDA, the All Progressives Congress APC, and the Lagos State as a whole. The council praised the late council boss for her commitment to the well-being of the people she governed, adding that Shoboali, despite the protracted ailment that took her away from the office for many months, was still passionate in championing and attracting development and dividends of democracy to the people. Governor Sanwo-Olu also sympathized with the immediate family of the departed, her friends and associates, members and APC leaders, the Conference 57, and the entire people of Ayobo-Ikpaja LCDA. And that's it on the news at 4. But just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered over 1,000 residents at the third phase of the Mega Empowerment Program? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to redefining educational excellence with the inauguration of Ikpara Junior College, Majiagbe, Badagry, Lagos. The Federal Allocation Committee, FAAC, said about 1.7 trillion naira revenue has been shared by the federal, state and local government in February 2025. We also told you that the foreign ministers of Japan, South Korea and China have agreed to seek common ground on East Asian security and economic issues amid escalating global uncertainty. Finally, in sport, former Nigeria international Henry Makinwa has commended the Super Eagles players for executing the perfect game plan against Rwanda during the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info at trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Aderayo Idowalaya. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.